Millions of candidates across India are sitting in rooms exactly like this one, all aiming for a tiny fraction of available government jobs. If you're preparing for 2026, you probably feel the weight of a very specific anxiety, trying to figure out exactly what score will clear the cutoff. It feels like sprinting toward a finish line that continuously jumps out of reach. Many candidates look at past years and assume the 2026 cutoff is a static historical number that they can simply study toward. By shifting your focus away from a rigid target score and understanding the actual mechanics of how these benchmarks are calculated, you can build a preparation strategy that adapts to the reality of the test. Viewing the cutoff as a static milestone ignores the reality of the math. Every year, the target shifts based on the raw data of the current applicant pool. That final number isn't arbitrarily chosen. It is the strict mathematical output of three intersecting variables that change every single year. First is applicant volume and performance. A wave of highly prepared candidates forces the passing threshold up. Second, exam difficulty. Tougher questions act as a counterweight, dragging average scores down. Finally, available vacancies. Fewer spots create a severe bottleneck, spiking the cutoff. Because all three of these inputs are entirely out of your control, calculating an exact cutoff for 2026 ahead of time is mechanically impossible. These three variables behave distinctly depending on the specific branch of government service you target. Take the UPSC exams. Millions of aspirants attempt them, and they are known for their extreme difficulty. That high level of difficulty acts as a stabilizing weight. Year over year, it keeps UPSC cutoffs operating within a tight and specific percentage limit. SSC and banking exams use different calculation methods to determine who moves forward. These benchmarks rely heavily on historical trends, with final cutoffs usually settling into recognizable pattern ranges over a 5-year period. Then you have railway exams, which experience some of the widest year-to-year fluctuations because vacancy numbers are highly variable across dozens of different regional posts. Identifying whether your target sector is defined by conceptual difficulty or vacancy volatility allows you to prioritize deep mastery or a high-volume strategy. This transforms an unknown number into a specific training plan. There is a persistent myth that crossing these thresholds requires superhuman intelligence or endless hours of rote memorization. Many candidates also assume that only natural-born toppers can survive these unpredictable benchmarks. But relying on memorization to hit a past cutoff score leads to failure the moment the exam difficulty variable shifts and the questions change format. Focusing on underlying concepts allows for adaptation. If the 2026 paper pivots toward application-based questions, conceptual depth prevents the total collapse that follows a rote learning approach. Pairing that conceptual depth with speed optimization and the elimination of personal blind spots creates a buffer. This broad skill set increases your chances of staying above the threshold, even if applicant numbers surge. Concentrating on these controllable internal metrics provides a level of protection against the variables that are outside your control. Use historical cutoffs as a loose guide, but rely exclusively on consistent, comprehensive study habits to actually cross the line. Which branch of government service are you aiming for? Share your target job and one specific piece of your 2026 preparation strategy in the comments below. If this breakdown helped you rethink your approach, like the video and subscribe for more deep dives into exam strategy.